Hello there, welcome back. You're watching Breakfast this morning with Sally and John, just after 8:30.
Now, yesterday on the programme, we brought you the amazing news that Martin Hibbert had successfully reached the summit of Mt Kilimanjaro 5 years after being paralysed in the Manchester Arena attack.
It was just unbelievable, wasn't it? A physically gruelling challenge. He scaled the mountain in a specially modified wheelchair, surrounded by a team of his closest mates, medical staff, who helped save his life, and local guides and porters, all there with that one purpose of helping Martin achieve his dream. And they did.
And we'll be chatting to the man of the moment in just a minute. But first, let's remind ourselves of his remarkable achievement.
We're going to go through all emotions, aren't we? But, you know, that's been my life for the last 5 years. This is the reason why I survived, you know, to change perception on disability, to actually show if we embrace and celebrate disability, look at what we can do. We can literally climb mountains. With the people that saved my life, I'm just ready to smash it now.
This experience is absolutely fantastic, and to see what Martin's doing for people with spinal cord injuries, just showing everyone how you can live a fulfilled life, is just inspirational, so it's great.
He's a machine. Lifelong friendships are being formed across the board, which is fantastic. Adversity brings this sort of thing out in people, and it's something I will treasure and take home with me.
He is doing very well, and he is looking forward to smash it, and he keeps smiling always, and he enjoys it.
Congratulations, you made it to Keep Your Heart. Just the last little challenge of a very short 7-kilometer hike to summit. Nice and easy.
I didn't think we were going to get there, you know. We just couldn't get up this final bit. And I've never seen, I've been trying to describe to him like what the substance was like. It was almost like gravel and sand and grit. I could just see the sign at the top. And it was just, we got to the top, and it was just, I didn't know whether to laugh, cry. And it was just, yeah, it was just such a relief to get there and know that we'd done it. The views, and yeah, it was great. Just so proud, just so proud.
And rightly so. Martin is here with us now on the sofa. Oh, Martin, it's so lovely to see you and have you with us and back here and safe. Watching that, does it even feel real? Because watching it for us now, it feels like it's something from a movie.
No, I think I've said it's been a bit of a whirlwind since we landed in London yesterday. Obviously, family and friends were around yesterday, and I don't think it's actually sunk in what we've done, but to kind of see the donations yesterday, I think we raised over £50,000 yesterday.
Just yesterday?
Yeah. So I felt the love, and social media felt like it was like Martin Hibbert National Day or something. You know, it was just every time I turned my phone off, you know, there was hundreds of messages, and you know, it feels like everybody knows about me and what I'm doing all around the world, which is, you know, as you guys know, it's what I wanted to achieve. But as I said yesterday, the hard work starts now. You know, this isn't over. You know, we don't all go to bed now and crack on with our lives. This climbing Kilimanjaro was the start, and this is where the hard work. I've said we've climbed a mountain, but we need to move mountains now to get the changes that we need.
We'll talk about those changes in a second,
yeah.
But I'm just the recovery from Kilimanjaro is just in my mind to start with. You say you don't all go to bed. You've hardly been to bed, have you, since you got back?
Well, I mean, since we left, really. I mean, I was getting probably 1 or 2 hours a day. Like, believe it or not, the night before we summited, I didn't sleep at all. I was just that excited. So I ended up just watching something that I'd taped on my phone and just listening to music. But yeah, I did.
What did you watch? What did you do?
It's just something that a bit of Faulty Towers, believe it or not.
Really?
Just to keep my mind going, and a bit of Laurel and Hardy. Just little snippets that I recorded just on my phone, and then I just listened to some of my favourite music just to keep me in the zone.
So are you exhausted? I mean, physically?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like today, I've woke up and yeah, there's nothing left. Like I said to my wife before I left, if my body had an orange light, fuel low, it'd be flashing now. So I do need to rest and recuperate. So I know I've got a bit of a media day today, so I'm going to do that, and then it's literally going to be like chilling out for the rest of the week, and then I promised my wife a holiday. And because
no
literally
mountains.
my wife, I know she's watching, my wife Gabby, you know, I've been a bit of a part-time husband like for the last couple of years, so she's getting all my love now and all my time, because she's not mourned, or, you know, she's been fully behind me, and without that I don't think I've been able to do it. You know, she's never mourned about anything. You know, I've hardly been at home, I've been training, and I've lived, slept and breathed Kilimanjaro, and she's been at my side every single step of the way, so she's going to get my time now.
You look down that camera there. Send her a message, camera 2.
Yeah, I love you lots, Gabby. I know I've not been around much over the last couple of years, but from today onwards, I'm all yours. So yeah, can't wait to see you in a couple of hours.
Take that, Gabby.
And an important part of your journey has also been the other significant woman in your life, your mum, who you paid tribute to at the top. Just tell me why you did that.
This is the bit I've been worried about, because I can't talk about it without.
Do you know what? You don't have to. Do you want me to say?
No, because I want to do it for my mum. But yeah, no, it was like just watching what I watched yesterday. But she got me up, and she's why I'm here. And I needed to do that at the top, and because it is still very raw. But like when I kept watching the bits yesterday, I was just bursting into tears all the time, because I could feel her with me. But I'm just so gutted that she's not here to see it and like to celebrate it. So yeah, what Graham did and the way that he narrated it was just perfect.
Just tell everybody what you're doing here.
So when we got to the top, I promised that I would spread her ashes, and I'd listened to our favourite song, which was Carpenter's For All We Know. So I played that at the top, and yeah, it was perfect, absolutely perfect. But I always say, like, she probably wouldn't want me to do it because she hated heights and the cold weather, so she's probably cursing me. But no, it was beautiful, and there were times on that last summit where I didn't think I was going to make it, because I just didn't have the energy to do it. You know, we were going up this. It was like a gravelly, sandy. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was almost like quicksand, and we'd get somewhere. We'd spend 5 minutes getting up there, and then we'd slide back.
It's like a sort of moonscape.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not something that I've seen. People say, "What do you mean?" And it was just like, it was like gravel, sand, grit, but you just sunk in it, and we went back down, and the porters were just on the floor, literally with nothing left. And I was like to Salim, who was the main porter, I was like, I don't know if I've got anything left. And he was like, please, 20 minutes. But he kept saying that every 20 minutes.
Wow.
So we'd get 20 minutes further, and he'd go, no, 20 minutes. And then I saw the sign, and then that's what I needed. And then, like I say, you saw the bit there, like the rocks and the big boulders that they had to get us over. I mean, at points I was 5-6 foot in the air with a big 100-metre drop down the side. But it was, honestly, when I a lot of this I've forgotten about. I mean, that was day 2 where it absolutely rained, and it took about 8 hours that day. And that's the gravel. That's this sandy gravel.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like a
we just couldn't
mix
move.
of sand and mud.
Yeah,
and...
we couldn't move, and my wheels were just spinning. I wasn't going anywhere, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
And when in those moments you were talking about your mum, is it your mum is driving you forward?
Yeah, my mum, my daughter Eve, my wife, and I suppose the reason why I'm doing this, you know, for people that don't have the voice, that don't have the media profile. You know, these are the people that I'm doing it for, people with spinal cord injuries that are sat at home, they can't get out, they can't live fulfilled lives. You know, that's why I'm not doing this for, you know, for myself. You know, I almost don't want to be kind of on camera. You know, I want to do it for the people that don't have a voice, that are today waiting for carers to wash, to eat, to get changed, and, you know, people that are stuck indoors, that don't have a life. You know, these are the people that I'm doing it for, because that's what I want to change. You know, and I'll keep doing these things until, you know, the people of this country and the ministers are behind me, because it can't go on any further, and I won't stand for it.
One of the things I know you really wanted to do when you got to the summit was you wanted to take something very precious with you, which is your Manchester United flag, which you took all the way there. I think we have an image of you there. You're a big Manchester United fan.
You've just lost the other half of Manchester today.
I'm going to say I've lost half of the Northwest now. But honestly, yesterday I had messages from Liverpool fans, City fans saying, look,
of course,
we'll give you that, you know. So that means a lot.
We've got some messages for you too.
All right, OK.
Have a watch of these. Let's have a look.
Hiya Martin, Brian Robson here. Congratulations on getting to the peak Kilimanjaro. I know how tough it is because I did it myself for Manchester United Foundation a couple of years ago, and it's really tough. So congratulations, fantastic effort.
Hi Martin, I hope you're well. Gary Neville here. Well done to you. It's absolutely amazing in what you've done, taking on Kilimanjaro, and a little bit cheeky also to plant the Manchester United flag at the top. But we need something to brighten us up as Reds at this moment in time. I hope you're well, and I'll see you soon.
Martin, congratulations, pal, all the way to the top of Kilimanjaro. We're all proud of you, everyone from Manchester United and myself. Fantastic achievement, pal. You've got to be proud of yourself, mate. And again, congrats. Top man.
Whoa. Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, well, you mean a lot to them and to so many other... I mean, you mentioned that you'd raised over 50 grand yesterday, but the total, you're over $500,000 or something.
Yeah, 530. I just looked just before I came on.
Whoa.
So yeah, obviously, thank you to you and the BBC viewers. You know, I think we've raised, by being on BBC Breakfast, I think we've raised over 150 grand.
Wow.
You know, which is, I couldn't have done it without you. But like I say, we're not there yet. So I know everybody's living in, you know, tough times at the minute, you know. But I know, I've seen it from the other side. I know how lucky we are. You know, there's people that are even unluckier, you know. So, you know, £1, £2, £5, £10, whatever it is, if you can do it, donate it, because it will go to a very worthy cause.
Okay.
I know that we've spoken about the mental toughness that you needed to do this.
Yeah.
How are you physically now? Because in the months that we've been talking to you, you've had sepsis several times. Yeah. Physically, it's been an enormous challenge. How do you feel now? How is that?
Yeah, I've got to be careful now because, like I said, there's nothing left in the tank. So this is when sepsis and urinary tract infections can take a hold. So that's why it's important, and that's why I had the team around me. You know, they were obviously friends, but a lot of them were there for a reason. You know, it was to check my skin, it was to help with my bowel and bladder routines, and then obviously the people that were doing that, they went down the mountain. So there was a night where I was on my own, which was very scary.
Because not everyone made it.
Yeah, so Chris was my skin, bowel and bladder person. So to not have him, well, you saw in the VT, we broke down in tears because, you know, there's a friendship there, there's a trust. But he was there to do something very important. You know,
he was suffering with altitude sickness.
He was, yeah. So he had to go down. That's Chris there. Yeah, we embrace in a minute. But when he went from there, I literally, from the first time in a long time, I got very scared, and I had to put my light on in the tent because I couldn't be in the dark. It was a very, very strange moment, but yeah, I had to have the light on all night. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't sleep, because I thought I've lost my 2 wingmen. So when I summited, I literally didn't have them with me. So it was a very, very scary time. But again, it was one of those things that you just have to get over. You know, mentally, you just have to get over it. And the mountain threw everything at us. The weather, you know, the cold. I mean, our tents were freezing over the night, you know, and you could feel it, you know. So the mountain didn't show us any, you know.
Wasn't kind.
No, it didn't let up on us. It threw everything at us, but then gave us really good weather, you know, for the 2 days that we summited. So thankful for that.
Martin, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
For not sleeping, coming to talk to us.
Yeah, I feel really bad that we've dragged you here this
morning
and for when you've had no sleep. But,
yeah.
I love coming out. I say you guys have been behind me all the way, so thank you. Because without you, it doesn't happen. You know, nobody knows about it. You know, you give me a voice for the people that don't have a voice. But like I say, you know, that the mountain we have to climb, but to do what we need to do next, we have to move mountains.
And that's what the money is for, to help other people with spinal injuries.
It's to help. Yeah, it's to bring in peer support officers, nurses, mental health support nurses, so that we can reach more people with spinal cord injuries, because we're not getting around enough people.
Martin, absolute pleasure to meet you. Congratulations on
Thank you.
an epic result. Thank you so much, and we'll keep in touch. I suspect there'll be more visits in the future.
I'll be here again. Don't worry.
I have no doubt.
Got used to sitting here.
Good. Lovely to see you. Thank you, and welcome back.
And as you heard, Martin is aiming to raise £1 million for the spinal injuries